What's up, YouTube? It's me, Uber out here, and I am on Pokemon Showdown right now, and we're gonna be doing the NU tier today. Sorry if the mic sounds differently. Again, apologize. Like I said, my old mic broke. Have to use this one, and I have to keep changing the settings back and forth with each different thing I have to do. But we're gonna be doing NU today. A couple things I gotta say before I do this is, I mean, I'm annoyed that Smogon had did that prank the other day about the Garatino coming over you. I was so stoked for it and find out it was a prank. That sucks. There's a bunch of other stuff too that Nintendo even did. Well, people are saying it's April Fools, but you know, you can never know. It's April Fools. But this is the day after April Fools as I'm doing this, so there's no weird shenanigans. I'm doing NU today. I haven't done this on the Showdown on the video. I'm on as a video. I have done this tier. I'm actually using a team that I use on my other account, and I like this team. It's running a Choice Bandit Ninjask, and we're just gonna see how this one goes. If it finds a battle. Also, I will be coming up with the random Pokemon battle soon. It just has to get processed, and then after rendering and all that stuff, I will be able to put it up. So let's see here. My opponent has Prinplup, which is annoying to my team because I just like to get my rocks and spikes up. And it just destroys my opponents. But he even has Xatu, but he doesn't have. Well, actually, he does have a default. He has Prinplup. It actually looks like Pokegame's team a little bit. That doesn't matter. My Ninjask is a good lead here because I am a Choice Bandit variant. And a lot of people do predict my Ninjask lead, but then they mistake it as a Baton Pass variant, which costs them a lot of damage. So I'm just gonna see how much this Choice Bandit U-turn doesn't do much, only 29%. It's not much. I'm gonna keep my Corellido's health up to switch it on Xatu, because then I have carry freeze dry on this, and he has no switch-ins for that, barring his Regice. So I can go into my Lilligant just to prevent a toxic on my Kyogre. So he's gonna put up his rocks. I'm completely fine with that. Usually my best place is just click sub, because I have a substitute Quiver Dance set with Giga Drain and Nature Power. And so I'm just going to sub up here. And now I can start setting up Quiver Dances. I am Modest Nature. I hope he's not timid, because I am a Modest variant, not timid. Because, you know, I carry Quiver Dance. I think most are honest. Let's see. He is faster than me. Does he sweep me with this? Let's see. Well, I have 2 health bars here, being a sub and my other thing. I do carry Nature Power. I think it's my best play to go for Nature Power, because if I can just get enough damage on this thing, I'm pretty sure my Hariyama Revenge kills it with a fake out BP. So I am able to connect with my Tri Attack, and I get the freeze. Getting tired of this Tri Attack. Well, I get a freeze. I could set up again. Oh, he thawed out. Okay. And he's able to connect with his own Tri Attack. I'm gonna be able to connect with my Tri Attack again and knock him out. So I guess that freeze didn't matter. So he just broke out of it. But you live, you learn. So now he's able to get a free switch into a Scyther. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna revenge kill me with Quick Attack. I'm completely fine with that. There's no reason for me to bring my Garbodor in right now. And if this is a Poke-AM team, I'm pretty sure that is a banded Scyther. So, but I have a Garbodor, so it's a very defensive Pokemon, and I can definitely just go for Gunk Shot, or actually pull the double switch. Didn't even realize the sound was on. Gotta turn it off. Which button is that? There we go. He might want to bring in his Xatu or Rhydon, so I think I am going to pull the double switch into my Kyogre here, hoping that he might bring in Xatu. If he brings in Rhydon, that's going to suck. I'll have to go straight for Rapid Spin, as he does bring in Rhydon. I do have Kyogre in right now, but I'm pretty sure a Never Melt Ice Freeze Dry does not knock out Rhydon. You know what? Let me actually check, because I don't want to lose my Kyogre. It deals with Xatu. He might be predicting the the rapid spin. My safest play might be to go Size Toad. Let's just see here. Let's see. Cryogonal. I am offensive rapid spin. Right on, and you tank. Yeah, that does nothing. I didn't even count the never mind ice. I don't need to. So I'm just going to my Seismic Toad here. I have to probably take a potential earthquake if he's predicting that. But I should be able to launch a Scald from there, and I should be able to get some damage off or something. As he goes straight for Rock Blast, so that's nice. I can just eat that up very nicely. He's getting too many hits though. It's taking a little bit too much HP. I think I can just go straight for Scald, as it hits everything on his team. A little bit of damage, hoping to actually probably burn. Oh, he actually brings it Zatu. I just want to get a burn here, just get some type of residual damage, so I don't get the burn. And some Zatus do carry Grass Knot, but like I said, I do have my Cryogonal and I can switch in on Zatu pretty fairly, as long as they're not carrying Side Shock. So I should be able to switch in on this, as he is carrying Side Shock, so he just knocks my Cryogonal off. That sucks. But I should be able to go into my Choice Band and Ninjas, and I should be able to click U-turn. Potentially probably even knock it out, or just get a lot of damage off. You know, I am running an odd number of HP, so I can switch in 2 more times. But seeing as my Ninjas won't be doing anything, I probably can sack it later. As U-turn does not do enough. So I'm gonna have to go into... I don't want him carrying... I think I have to risk that. This might be a loss in the first battle. It's just because I have Side Shock onto my Cryogonal. I also have nothing for Regice. Oh, I actually can go for a Heat Wave, so that's even better. And I can just click Scald again. And just hopefully knock out Zatu. As he goes for Roost, trying to heal himself up. And that's going to do 34%. That's awesome. And what I can do here is just keep clicking Scald, and then at one will predict if he continues to go for Roost, just to try to start out my Scalds. I can just predict one, maybe, and probably go for Earth Power, as he just decides to go Side Shock. So I am able to put this thing down to burn range, and I should go down to the burn. And that gives him a free switch into his Scyther, possibly for a Bug Bite. Oh, he actually goes into Regice. That's even better for him, because I actually will have to switch Hariyama in, but I can't. So I'm gonna have to sack my Ninjask here. If I keep Hariyama at max HP, I probably can deal with his team, as long as I can beat Rhydon with Seismitoad and just beat Scyther with my Garbiter. So I'm gonna sack my Ninjask to this Regice, and I'm just gonna bring in my Hariyama. I'm pretty sure he is a Specs variant. I did see a Pokegame video. It might be a Specs variant, but it might not. It might even be Sword Vest. Either way, whatever it is, I'm clicking knockoff. There's no point in faking out to give him a free switch into his front pup. I want to click knockoff just to hit this thing. He might even just predict my fake out, go straight into Scyther. As he doesn't switch, he just stays in. It is a Choice Specs variant, so that's going to do even less now. And now I think I'm safe to click Close Combat. Close Combat hits the majority of his team, and he is still out. So I think we're Speed Tied. He might actually be Speed Tied. Who knows? But I'm able to actually. He got some extra Ice Beam damage on, which sucks. But I was able to knock out Regice, which was a threat to my team. And I can now just go into my Garbiter on this Scyther. I probably will be taking a U-turn, but I might be able to get some Rocky Helmet and extra damage off. She actually goes straight for the Aerial Ace, so that's Rocky Helmet damage right there for me. And I don't know how much a Fake Out Bullet Punch would do to this Scyther. I think my best play might to just go for Drain Punch, just in case he wants to switch Rhydon in, as he doesn't. And with Aftermath Fake Out, let me see, have to do this again because it really matters. I might have to actually switch in my Seismitoad on this thing. Let me see, Scyther in your Choice Band. Fake Out does 29 to 34. He is at that much, so Fake Out should be able to put it in range, and then Bullet Punch is the exact same damage, so that should be able to deal with this. But if he switches in Rhydon, that's really gonna suck for me, as he doesn't. And actually, just less. That's not the calc. It's not the calc, it might actually be Eviolite, as I am still able to get max damage on that roll, so I am still able to knock out Scyther and get rid of that. He's gonna bring in Prinplup here. I think my best play is to knock it off, just to get rid of that Eviolite, and I actually outspeed it, so I'm able to knock off the Eviolite. Hope he doesn't burn me. He doesn't burn me, and I think I'm safe to just click close combat. And unfortunately, he outspeeds me, which sucks. So now I have to bring him aside the tool, and all I can do is click Earth Power because I do not have anything else to hit this thing. I am able to knock out it, and potentially now it goes down to how much this Rhydon can do to me with a Earthquake. He's already saying good game, he loses, but it really depends on how much his Earthquake do, and maybe an Eviolite Rhydon maybe to take it, but who knows. Oh, actually I outspeed him, so that is a GG. That was a close match right there. So that's our first match down with this team, and now we're gonna see what we can do now, as opponent has similar threats of these two. This is definitely has to be a Stealth Rocker. Well, actually Golurk might be a Stealth Rocker. This might be a dual screen or dual screen Uxie, but I think I'm safe to go for Ninjask and just start U-turning off the bat. She actually goes into Lilligant, and the way I want to play with this Lilligant is I want to click U-turn, gives me to switch it into my Lilligant. Oh, never mind, I actually don't need to. I'm able to knock out his Lilligant, and let's see. What does he have? I could bring in a Cryogonal, but it gives him a free switch. Actually, I am going to do that. I'm going to bring in my Cryogonal here. This would bait in possibly his Muck or his Electivire, which should give me the free switching into my Garbiter, which would be great because then I can start clicking Clear Smog in case he wants to set up, or even Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot or Electivire, Clear Smog to prevent Muck from setting up any curses. He didn't even expect me to be a Choice Bandit variant. As he actually brings an Uxie, which is still fine with me. I do carry Knockoff in this set, so if he has a Light Clay, it's gone. But he actually has leftovers instead, so I'm able to get rid of those. Let's see. Right here, I don't know what this thing wants to do to me. I want to go for Freeze Dry. Get a little bit of damage off just to see how much it does. As he actually goes straight for Yawn. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna bring in, I think, well, Ninjask's work is actually done here, so I can actually switch my Ninjask back in, and he's gonna click knock off, knocking off my Choice Band, but that's completely fine with me. I can just click U-turn and get the switch in back to my Cryogonal, and I might be able to click Rapid Spin or knock off. This Golurk might be a Life Orb variant, or maybe a Rock Polish. But he is going to switch out, bringing in Muck, and that should give me the switch into my Seismitoad, who can then start clicking Scald instead of Earth Power because he does have Xatu in the back, and Xatu is usually a switch in for Seismitoad. So I think my best play is just click Scald. I'm just gonna try to burn Muck if he stays in, or even burn Xatu potentially, and then I'll have to sack Ninjask because Ninjask's work is done. So I'm gonna get off the Scald. It doesn't do much. He does carry Payback. He gets a crit. That's unfortunate, but I'm just gonna keep going for Scald here because it's my safest play. I don't want him getting that free switch into Xatu at all. As he goes for another Payback, gets a lot of damage off, and I'm just gonna go for one more Scald. He might predict me because he might predict me for Earth Power, because Earth Power doesn't knock him out at this range. Well, actually, I probably could just go straight for Earth Power. Because, you know, actually, I will go straight for Earth Power here. As he goes for Shadow Sneak, hoping to knock me out. It doesn't knock me out, and I'm able to knock out Muck. So my Seismitoad took a lot of extra damage that he shouldn't have needed me to take. But then again, looking at how much Earth Power did, he actually would have lived 2 of them anyway, so. And not a single poison happened that day. He was really trying to poison Seismitoad. But that's, so. I still do have Ninjask in the back to sack. I still have my Cryogonal to Rapid Spin these rocks away, and he still has this Uxie. I'm gonna go for the rocks just in case he goes for like Yawn or something. As he actually goes for knockoff, and this is good because now I get my rocks up, which is actually pretty good. So now I finally have rocks damage on his team, and I think right here I should be able to go to my Kurogano and rapid spin. He might go for knockoff. I don't think knockoff knocks me out at this range, so I'm just gonna go for rapid spin. And if he switches in Golurk, as long as it's not any weird Scarf, I'm completely fine. So right here I'm gonna go into Ninjask, so in case he does want to get his rocks back up, I have Ninjask already in, and I'm just gonna click U-turn now. Just click U-turn. It's gonna get a lot of damage off, and that's gonna let me bring in. I think I should just bring in my Garbiter, because he might go for knockoff again. So I think I can just bring Garbiter, which will actually knock out his Uxie if he goes straight for knockoff, which he does, knocking this thing out. And now Uxie's out of the way. I have my Garbiter in, which does allow him to bring in his Xatu, which might be fine with me because now I can actually sack my Ninjask and then be able to bring in my Cryogonal to potentially deal with this. Actually, he brings in Golurk. Maybe even better for my opponent. I don't want this thing setting up any type of. I don't need my Garbiters to win this battle. I know that, so I can just go straight for Clear Smog, as it actually doesn't even. I outspeed it. As he actually goes straight for Dynamic Punch, getting a lot of damage off of me. I did a lot. And what I'm going to do here is sack my Ninjask, so I don't think he is carrying Rock Polish. But I think Garbiter can probably live anything as long as he's not carrying. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure he is carrying Earthquake. Yep. And now I can go in Cryogonal and just click Freeze Dry. It should be able to knock out Golurk at this range of HP. I actually probably could have went to Lilligant, but I didn't want him getting another free switch in to Xatu. So I should be able to click Freeze Dry and potentially knock this thing out. As it doesn't knock it out, I was actually expecting a knockout there, but unfortunately it doesn't. But it's completely fine with me. It does give me the opportunity to go into my Lilligant and click Giga Drain just to damage Golurk a little bit, and then Hariyama should be able to clean up the game with Garbiter. I'm not 100% sure yet. Cryogonal would have been nice to do with Xatu. I thought Freeze Dry might knock it out, but it didn't. As now he's gonna bring in Xatu here, and I think I can live one hit, so I can probably just go straight for Nature Power here. Most Xatus are always max speed, and he's carrying Aerial Ace, so he's a physical variant. Which might means I can go into Hariyama here, click Fake Out, damage it a little bit, and then go into my Garbiter, take an Aerial Ace, get a little bit of Rocky Helmet damage off, and launch Gunk Shot, and I might be able to still win this battle. So I'm going for Fake Out. I get a crit, but since that's a crit, doing 39%, my BP won't knock it out, and I actually need Hariyama at max HP. So I'm going to go into Garbiter, take an Aerial Ace. It doesn't knock me out, and he is in range of Gunk Shot. As long as it hit, I'm completely fine. And let's see, he actually goes for Roost, and let's see if it hits, and it knocks it out. Xatu is out of the way. I'm able to knock that thing out, and all he has left is his Electivire. And I think what I can do here is go straight for Clear Smog, just to weaken it a little bit, and then I can go Hariyama, Fake it out, and then potentially knock it out with a close combat. So let's see, he is going to go for Thunder Punch. He's going to take Rocky Helmet and Aftermath damage, and he should definitely be going down to my Hariyama here. I'm just going to Fake it out, just in case it puts him in range of BP, so I don't have to worry about close combat, but just in case it doesn't. And I'm pretty sure it's not in range of BP. I actually don't even have to click close combat, probably just click Knockoff. He's going to go for Thunder Punch, do a lot, and Knockoff is going to knock out the Selectivire. This actually was Choice Scarf variant. So that's definitely another GG. And now we're going to see if we can get one more battle here. 19 minutes in, we're completely fine. See if we can get one more battle in here. So it's going to take a while. Oh no, okay. 3 battles in a row. Alright, my opponent has a scary team here. I think this might be a Scarf Rotom with Trick. Probably his Cybertoad is probably a Stealth Rocker, and it's probably Physical Mesperate, but that's hard to tell. I don't want to lead off with my Ninjask. I think I'm gonna lead off with Actually, I am going to lead off with Ninjask because that can bait in a Volt Switch from his Rotom, as he actually has Mesprit as his lead. And I can just fire off a U-turn here. If he outspeeds me, he's definitely a Scarf variant, which might help me out, but might not. So, I'm gonna see how much this does. He actually switches to his Rotom here, and I'm able to hit this thing with a U-turn, which is good, really good. And my Corelligal actually deals with this thing pretty nicely. If he scars my Corelligal, it's completely fine with me. As long as he's able to launch Freeze Dries against Seismitoad, I'm fine. He said, just in case I was that type. I'm able to click knockoff here, just to knock off both Flint's leftovers, so it probably is a sub variant. I'm gonna go into my Garbodor here, as it's the only Pokemon I really have that can switch in on this thing. As he goes for return, doing a lot of damage to me. That's a lot right there. I'm just go for Drain Punch. Just go for Drain Punch. Ooh, and I actually outspeed his Wolfland, so he's definitely a max HP variant. And Earthquake does a lot, but it doesn't do enough. So right here, I'm gonna go for Gunk Shot, just in case he wants to go into his Rotom here. I can get a free Gunk Shot off, and it still knocks out both Flant. So maybe it'll knock out both Flant. Garbodor staying in, and now he can just go into Rotom and Revenge Kill me. But I actually want to save. I actually want to save my Garbodor for his Kangaskhan as a switch in and to make it take extra damage. So right here I can just go for Stealth Rocks, try to get my rocks up. He is not a Scarf variant actually. He's actually Life Orb. Interesting. And I think right here, I don't think he's going to switch into his Seismitoad, so I think I'm free to click Scald, and I'm just going to get a little bit of damage off just to knock out Rotom. So Rotom and Bouffalant are down. I still have Ninjask at max HP, and now he's going to bring in his own Seismitoad. And what I'm going to do here is click Earth Power, because I don't want him predicting my Lilligant switch in. And I do outspeed it a little bit, and I'm able to get a free Earth Power off. And I think I can just keep clicking Earth Power just to get as much damage off as I can, but he knocks me out, which sucks for me. I can go in Cryogonal, but then again, actually no, Lilligant's my easiest switch in. I can just click Giga Drain, baits in. It might bait in Kangaskhan, it might bait in Mesprit if he was Sleep Powder, because I'm not carrying Sleep Powder. I haven't seen really any Lilligants running Sleep Powder anymore, just because Magmortar and Electivire are starting to carry Vital Spirit. So I'm able to knock out Seismitoad perfectly well. That gets rid of his Stealth Rocker, and if I want to, I can easily Rapid Spin away later. I might not need to, and he's gonna bring his Kangaskhan, which is why I did save my Garbodor. I can go into my Garbodor here. Should be able to take Stealth Rocks, take a Fake Out, and force Rocky Helmet and Aftermath damage, which will then allow me to go into my Hariyama, and I should be able to click a knockoff. So he's actually going for Double Edge. Gives me a little bit more recoil damage on him. So he's down to 44%. This gives me the free switch into Hariyama, and I should be able to just click knockoff, and potentially, if he brings in Mesprit, that'll be awesome. I get a lot of damage off on it. And Ninjask might not be able to seal up the game. I mean, if he doesn't go into Mesprit here, I mean, if he does, well, if he saves his Mesprit, I basically just have Ninjask for his Mesprit, and knockoff is gonna be able to knock out that Kangaskhan, and now he's gonna bring in Samurai. Interesting. I'm gonna go straight for close combat, just gonna get damage off, just in case he is an SD variant. And we're gonna see what he does. He is going for Hydro Pump. He misses. I'm able to connect with close combat, get a lot of damage off. And I think right here my best place is just go for knockoff, just in case when he goes to Mesprit, because I still do have Cryogonal in the back. And if this thing is a weird spec Scarf variant something, I'm still fine. Might be Scarf. Nah, if it was Scarf, he would have brought it in on. What again? Let's see this one. And he actually forfeits. So we got 2 successful battles and another battle where I put it forfeit. That's gonna put me at 1163. 3 battles in. It's only 24 minutes. So I might be able to squeeze in one more battle. So I'm gonna try to get one more battle. Sorry, my nose. messing with me, but we're gonna try to see if we can get one more battle. Or maybe not. Let's see what we can get here. Come on, Showdown. Come on, Showdown. Alright, so I might have to pause it here, and I'll be back when we have a... Alright, we're back, and I did find a battle, and my opponent has a Pawnee Ward. I haven't seen that much in India at all. And a... this thing. I still forget the name. But, I think I'm gonna lead off with my Hariyama here. Because he might lead off with Crustal. Looks like it might be a Stealth Rocker with spikes. Or it might just be a, different variant. And I can just fire off a fake out here. What's the name of this thing? Jump Left. Okay, Jump Left. That's the name of this thing. Alright. So I'm gonna just click fake out here to potentially hurt this Samurai a little bit. And then after that I'm gonna click knockoff. He might not even keep a Samurai in because Samurai doesn't do much to me if he's a special variant, and nah, he might be physical. Okay, but it still doesn't. I don't think he wants to lose his harmony out his thing just yet. So I'm able to hit Jump Left with a fake out. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go into my Ninjask. So if it goes straight for acrobatics, I'm fine with that. I lose my Ninjask, I can deal with that. But if he goes for Sleep Powder, that's still okay with me because I run Sleep Talk on this thing. So he's gonna put my Ninjask to sleep, and I do carry Sleep Talk. I'm gonna click Sleep Talk here and hope to get Air Lace or maybe U-turn. Night Slash might be good too. I am Choice Bandit. Jump Left is the bulkiest, but then again, Ninjask doesn't have the highest attack power. So we're gonna see how much this does. I'm gonna go for Sleep Talk, and I'm even gonna get Night Slash. Not gonna do enough. He's gonna hit me with acrobatics and knock me out. That's unfortunate, but I did get damage off with it against his Jump Left. So his U-turn on Air Lace would have knocked it out. So I'm just gonna click fake out, just to damage Jump Left, and then just gonna click VP and knock it out. So I definitely can deal with this Jump Left as long as he doesn't switch it on anything else in my team. So let's just see what my opponent's gonna do here. It's taking off here a while. He actually switches out into his Uxie. I'm fine with that and get some fake out damage off, and it's a leftovers variant, which means it might be carrying Stealth Rocks. He did kill my Ninja, so now my team actually doesn't care about rocks at all. Karyogono does take 25%, but I don't think Karyogono's gonna care too much. He's gonna go for Calm Mind. He's gonna be one of those, and I'm just gonna get some knockoff damage here. That's actually pretty scary there. Especially if he's a max speed variant. I think I'm my best place to just keep knocking off this thing. Just have to weaken it, as Psyshock doesn't even knock me out. So I'm able to put this thing in one more knockoff range, and then I can just BP. And actually depends on who could do what Pokemon do I have left. So I think I only have Cryogonal for this thing. Let me see. Cryogonal and you offensive versus Uxie. Let's give it some Carbide, and let's see, a Freeze Dry. Is that +1 Spadef or special defense? Here we go. And let's see. I'm actually Hasty Nature, and let's calc a knockoff. Let's see, knockoff does 18 to 17, but it's not carrying an item. No item. Knockoff still does 12 to 14. That's not enough to knock it out. So I think, let me see. Never Melt Ice. Even Never Melt Ice doesn't do that much either. So this thing can actually probably take me out, especially since he's running Psyshock. I think my best play is to just click Freeze Dry. Maybe he's not max Spadef. Let's see. That's not even calculating that much. And I actually live with 1 HP. Oh, I actually missed that too. But I was able to live with 1 HP, and I think we can just click knockoff here, just in case he wants to bring in Pawnee Ward. So Cryogonal able to live a Psyshock with a sliver of HP. That means but that does mean he gets a free switching into his Poniard, which will potentially just knock me out. He's gonna go into his Jump Bluff here instead though. And Jump Bluff definitely a threat to my team. I think right here he's gonna go straight for the acrobatics. So what I want to do is force some acrobatics damage into this thing. So I'm going to my Garbiter here. He's gonna acrobatics me. He's gonna take Rocky Helmet. I think he's gonna try to put me to sleep. So I'm gonna go right back into my Cryogonal. Get that thing to sleep. So it's just death fodder and sleep fodder. I can bring in my Garbiter here. I mean, I'm bringing my Cryogonal. He actually misses the sleep powder, which sucks because I really want him to put me to sleep. We'll only give him the option of sleep powder. So I got sleep powder, but now I have to go back into Garbiter. I don't want to take the chance of him attacking me, as he puts me right back to sleep, which sucks. But I don't think he could do anything to me, so I think my best place is just click Spikes. Or even Drain. Actually, I'll go for Drain Punch because I can actually just hit something in his team. And right here, this is probably his moment where he can bring in his Crustle and set up a Shell Smash. So let's see what he does here. I mean, he might just go straight for... I might just go for Spikes. I don't wake up this turn at all, because I have to get off one sleep turn before I can even wake up. He's gonna set up an SD, so he's trying to set up on me. I think I should just go for Clear Smog. I can definitely take a +2 acrobatics. Yep, I can take it. He takes Rocky Helmet and he dies to the Rocky Helmet. And I finally wake up and I reveal my Clear Smog. So I just revealed that I cannot be set up on because I am a Clear Smog variant. Well, he actually could bring in Poniard to set up if he wants to. I want to save my Garbiter for his Poniard because it can gets a little bit of damage off. My Cryogonal is completely useless now. I have no use for it anymore. I don't think he really has any extra stealth blockers. So I'm just going to take that, and he's a Life Orb variant, so I definitely outspeed him with my Lilligant, and I should be able to knock him out with a Giga Drain Life Orb boosted, and we're just going to see how much that does. And sorry, but I actually had checked the video while the battle was going, and the mic volume came out extremely loud, so I'm going to have to lower the volume of the video even more and never put this mic volume up this high again. So he's gonna go into Crustle. I'm gonna get a strong Giga Drain up, but he's gonna be able to get switched out, and that sucks for me. But I think I'm safe to just click Drain Punch. But then again, that doesn't even knock it out. This sucks. This legitimately sucks. As his Crustle goes for Stealth Rocks, I'm going for Drain Punch. I get a little bit of health back, and right here I can just click Drain Punch again. So I just revealed so many of my moves now that he can just use anything to beat my team. So he's gonna go for Rock Blast. Please don't kill me. He kills me. Yep, he actually kills me. Knocks me out 100%ly. I have to go into my Lilligant here. So I'm pretty sure he is running max speed on this Crustle. Let's see. Because Size is 184, this is 186. He's definitely running max speed on this Crustle, so I just have to go straight for Giga Drain. This battle is extremely close. I might actually lose this because Rotom just puts in so much work, especially since I only have. Well, Giga Drain will knock it out, but as long as I'm not in like a weird Aqua Jet range, I should be fine. So I think I just go straight for Giga Drain here. He might want to trick me. Yes, he definitely is going to trick me. But he grabs my Life Orb, which means he attacks me. He's taking extra damage. I can just stay and go for Giga Drain. And actually, what I want to do is I actually want to switch my Seismitoad, and because I don't want that Poniard coming in for free. So let's see, does it take my switch? No, it doesn't. So unfortunately, it does not take my switch in. I'm gonna have to go for the Giga Drain. I'm just have to fire off so much damage off on this thing. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to take a knockoff, Sucker Punch, something. It really sucks that they didn't even take my switch in. I actually just clicked switch, because I would be able to fire off a Scald, and it probably would have knocked out Rotom. Could have had potentially burned Poniard, and weakened Samurai. So let's see. They're going for knockoff. Interesting. He might be carrying Grass Knot on that Samurai then. Really ready to knock me out. So, and I don't think my Lilligan even comes back in on the rocks again. So I think I have to stay here, go for Giga Drain, as he knocks me out with Sucker Punch. Which sucks for me. I'm gonna have to go into Seismitoad. I actually couldn't even switch mine. I'm pretty sure it dies with Star Fox. But we're just gonna go Seismitoad here, and pretty sure he outspeeds me. But I have nothing else to do. I have to click Scald, knock it out, and I'm pretty sure this Samurai might be carrying the Grass Knot. He's gonna knock off my leftovers, last type of healing I have left on this thing. I'm gonna go for Scald, just get a little bit of damage off on this thing, and he can even put more havoc in and just go load him. Oh, actually, never mind. He doesn't have a scarf anymore. But let's see what happens here. As I'm pretty sure the Samurai is carrying Grass Knot, so let's see what happens. My opponent's taking a while. Okay, so he does bring Samurai. I'm pretty sure he is carrying Grass Knot. If it's not, I'm pretty sure 2 Ice Beams knocked me out. He is carrying Grass Knot, so that's definitely GG. So 4 successful battles there. 3 wins, 1 loss, but we did move up to 1145, so that's good. So I'm gonna end it right there. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, the quality will be slightly lower because I just reviewed it and it's extremely loud. So thanks for watching. I will try to get more Showdown battles, and I'm going to try to get my other battle uploaded. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to say see ya.